Hello and welcome to another Ragged's Beers, Wines and Spirits review with my drinking t-shirt on, and I wear it every day. That's what it says on the t-shirt. It's kind of right really, but hey. So today we're going to be reviewing this fella, Cascade Pale from North Riding Brewery. It is a 4%, it says 4%, yep. US hopped pale ale using one of the first American hops to grace our shores. We love this hop and the unique citrus qualities it puts into the beer. So, let's give it a pour. So, this is your first time watching. The reason why it's in this is because I've been to a little micro pub up the road from me called the Abdication, and I got these bottles from IKEA, and I wanted to have draft beer, but I don't do reviews in pubs, and I doubt they'd want me to do reviews in pubs either. So to bring it home, do a beer review at home, job's a good one. But also, it's a test really to see how the bottle is, how the beer holds out. You know, if it's not worth me getting too many, does plastic hold it better? You know, these are all. I mean, as you can see, there's no head on it like you would expect. So I'm thinking the second bottle in, we'll see how it tastes. Certainly citrus on the nose. Good citrus on the taste. So maybe it loses a bit, but not too much. I mean, it's a sealed. When it's Stan, it's sealed. So maybe a half spoon of sugar in would keep the, you know, make it recarbonate. But then again, you don't really want to be going down that road if possible. So, welcome to North Riding Brewery, home. My dog's funny at times. Home to modern ales with real heart since 2015. We inject a little scenery from God's own county into every ale. There's a contemporary taste made with traditional ingredients. You can choose from our core beers or try our monthly specials. New brewery to me. Let me just go to their beers. Our beers. There we go. There we go. So I've just started my hot tub room project, and the first thing is to get a level floor. So I'm doing it on the decking. I've cleared my decking. I've got a 36 foot by 12 foot decking, plenty of room, and just starting to lay the wood out, thinking how big I need it to be. All very interesting. I've got some screws, but not enough screws to do the job properly, so I've got to get some screws tomorrow. Oh. For me, at the moment, a citrusy ale that is quite traditional as well. Not trying to be too in your face. So, Cascade Pale is one they do all year round. Citra Pale is another one. An American Pale Ale with Econaut and Calypso hops. They also do Marzipan Mild, 4.3%. That sounds very interesting. Mosaic Pale is another one. US Session. Ooh, the marzipan, that does it. That's downright heavenly, that is. The Wakatu, which is a pale ale. I do like the pale ales, these fellas do. And in bottles right now, American Brown collab with Magic Rock, big brewing company these days. Maple, ooh, get out of the way. Maple and Walnut Stout. Oh, that does sound nice. Marshmallow Mild. Oh, bloody hell, there's some really nice beers here. Marzipan Mild, these are in bottles. Mosaic Pale Ale. And that's it. Bottled beer stockists. Ashbourne, Beverley, Castleford, Dronfield, Elscar, Leeds, Newcastle, Scarborough, Sheffield and York. Sadly nowhere near Nottingham. Ooh, give me hands. Dirty hands. There was some like glue stuff or something on one of the pieces of wood. I reckon that's where all that's come from. Bloody hell. Chatty. Anyway. So, this draft beer experiment. This beer, it was about 3 o'clock. So it's 4 hours since it was poured into these. And it's still got a good taste to it. I don't think it's... You see, I can't compare it. 'Cause obviously, I'd need a freshly poured pint compared to this. But hey-ho. As long as I get the basics of the taste, the aroma, if it's slightly less, say, fizzy than it would be, then, you know, and the head's not as it would be, that's something, you know, I suppose the pitfalls of draft. Or is it just these bottles really aren't made for that sort of thing? Is plastic bottles with a lid better? I'm not sure, because they're sealed anyway, so they should be the same. There should be no difference. It makes you wonder what low cost beer put in their bottles, because they have draft in bottles and they use plastic bottles. So maybe if they put a drop of sugar in, just a cup, you know, half a spoon of sugar, just to recarbonate. In any case, it's tasting nice, it's going down well. It actually seems to have warmed up as well. The sun's out a little bit. The only problem is I'm in the shade, I am at the moment, so can't wink any. Sunday night, Monday tomorrow. You'll probably see this on Monday because I've already uploaded 3 videos to the channel already, and I've already done one review, did the milk stout from Bristol Beer Factory, so I don't want to flood the channel too quickly, because it's you know, especially if they're 15 to 20 minutes long, people don't want to watch them, so try and keep them, you know, not go overboard. I'm definitely liking the hoppiness of this. It's, you know, it's like a cross. Oh shoot! It's like a cross between a citrusy and malty experience, and in my opinion, anyway, that's what I'm getting. And it just quenches the thirst. I was up there and I thought, oh God, let's have a drink. Sod it. Wife's out. I'm on my Todd. Well, both kids are upstairs. My son, older son, he's 24. Got a 10-year-old. He's playing on his Switch. You know, it's like, you know, it's like you don't even need to be there. I've just put his dinner on, and I've got a JML, which is an allergen oven. It's like a goldfish bowl, basically, with an allergen oven that sits on the top. And for grilling stuff, it's brilliant. Set the timer, 20 minutes. Walk off. 20 minutes later, food's done. No hassle cooking. Brilliant. We've gone through about 6 in the last 15 years because they get to a stage and then they start to overcook things, and then you know you're on a downward trajectory. So I think this draft experiment's going to work. I don't think it's worth me buying too many at once. 2 or 3 maybe, so I can drink them in the same day. Leaving them for 2 days, I'm not sure if it's going to work. I'm going to leave I'm going to leave them for 2 days. Well, I'm going to leave them till tomorrow. 2 of them out of the 5 that I bought in the beer hall. And just to see how they are tomorrow, see how they play, see how they taste. Always the pitfall with taking, you know, any take homes really, because you've got to be drinking them pretty quickly, I suppose. So it may be the thing that next time I just, if I know I can do 3 reviews that day, do 3 reviews. There are other breweries. There's a pub in Arnold near me. They do Lincoln Green stuff, and then there's a Castle Rock pub, which is that in town, and there's one up the road actually, Bread and Bitter. But you feel such a tramp going in and asking for, oh, can you fill this? And yeah, it's a case of having a pint in the pub and get them to fill 3 or 4. I suppose it's just a case of being brave, isn't it? And, you know, not ignoring the fact that, you know, I'm doing it for a certain reason. And at the end of the day, they're selling beer, which is their primary objective. You know, you taking it home in a glass bottle is it's not really their interest, I suppose. Nice twang to it. 4%, so definitely, you know, you're in standard beer category there, you know, up against your best bitters and that. Quite nice, nice aroma, nice taste. Obviously it's an introduction to citrusy beers and IPAs and all that sort of thing. But yeah, a gentle foot on the ladder. I definitely get the malt elements, whether I'm right or wrong, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. But yeah. And if you live in Nottingham, there's a little micro pub up the road where you can go and get it. And actually have it at the bar instead of listening to me talking about it. So, Cascade Pale. I suppose I really could have put the bottle there, didn't I? It don't look the same though, does it? So, for me, a lovely, long-lasting taste. Citrusy on the nose, citrusy on the taste, but with a maltiness in there as well. I thought so anyway. Overall, very easy drinking, very pleasant, good long-lasting flavour, and good beer. My first beer from North Riding Brewery, that I know anyway. I may have had him at Robin Hood Beer Festival if they've done that, but you never know, because you drink, don't you? You forget what you're drinking. I don't log everything I've drank, and I don't really. There's no privacy to talk to a camera down there, you know, unless you sit in the stands on the ice stadium. And they look a bit of a prat anyway, so no, it's not for me, that. Yeah, enjoyed it, good beer. And thanks again to Abdication for pouring it out for me. I know it was a ball ache. I think she was being nice. I said, was it awkward? But she had to use a funnel to pour it into, so yeah, I'll be going again in a few weeks' time to get some more drafts, because it's something different. It's beers that you just can't get anywhere in pubs. Well, anywhere but pubs mostly, but obviously do some on the website. You certainly can't get them in supermarkets that I've seen anyway. Not local to me. So out of 5 then. Yeah, an interesting beer. And to say it's only a 4%er, it's got a nice aroma and good taste. It was interesting throughout. Certainly not bland, you know. Yeah, nice beer. And well done to Abdication for choosing it, you know, because you choose beers that you need to sell and get more customers to come back in and have another one. And so well played. Out of 5, 4.3 out of 5. Jolly good. And that's it for this beer review. I've got work to do. do my son's dinner and maybe put something on the barbecue for me to eat because I'm starving. And carry on working till it gets dark. Upset the neighbours by doing a bit of knocking. Well, you can't win them all, can you? Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers. Oh, in about a few hours actually, because I'm gonna about 8:30. I'm gonna do another one. Disco balls, me things. Cheers.